Paul Artús, who is the Chief Innovation Officer at Horizons Optical. Welcome. Please come.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello? Hello. Thanks. Thank you very much. Okay. I'd like to explain here today to you what is an applied case of the 3D printing technology. Let me go first. I'll explain. The name of this project is, we call it Made4U concept. You'll understand why in a second. Let me go just very briefly into the introduction of my company. My company is called Horizons Optical. We are a newborn company, but we come from a very big company. We are a spin-off. So we are a technological company that was born from the R&D department of Optical, which is an ophthalmic company, an ophthalmic industry, a company of the ophthalmic industry. And so we have a very, very, very long history within the company that we have inherited to this new technology, a technological company. We have been there for more than 30 years innovating. We already have some business lines that we'll talk to you in a moment. And now, later on, you'll see how we got into the 3D printing business. We are a global company. We are very small. We are only 26 people, but very active, very innovative. And we have 3 main business units. Most of them, as I said, we are related to ophthalmic industry. That means that we are related to frames and glasses. So we come mainly from the glasses field, which is coatings and optical designs. This is not the purpose of the talk today, but it's the third one, the Made4U. Made4U is related to personalized frames. And we got into this business because we came from lenses, and we wanted to personalize lenses for each user. And we realized that up to a point, we needed to go into the frame personalization to get the full degree of the personalization. And that's when we realized that 3D printing was our choice. Made4U history started with a granted European project in 2008. And then that was the proof of concept. Then we moved into a pilot plant. That was what we call the Optician 2020 project. And then we moved into the market, in the real market, in 2016. And we launched the first frame design collection called Mimic. It's in collaboration with a designer in 2017. So what do we offer? Actually, we offer what is Made4U concept. It's an innovative technology. It's not very clearly seen here, but I'll tell it for you. So we are able to make personalized frames that are adapted to each user face. So we take into account what would be the best position of the glass in front of your eyes, so we can improve the vision. And then finally, since it's 3D printed, we allow a certain degree of customization, mainly related to colors and some finishings. Let's go a little bit more in detail, into the detail. First part. So what do we need for this? So the first part of the project was we built this scanner. It's a face scanner. We take 4 pictures of your face, and with this information, we're able to build or to reconstruct the four part of your head, which is the face. Second part, no, let me show you first what would be an example. This is the first part. So we have this scanning process. And with this, within the same process, we can measure the critical points of your face. What are the critical points for us? Obviously, the width of the head, where your ears fall, where your pupils lie, which is very much important. Then if you want to transmit this information or pass this information to the lens producer. And then, obviously, anything related to the nose, which is very critical for the adaptation of the frames. You'll be able to see here that after that, we have algorithms that can adapt a particular design to the user's face. So, for instance, you see here the bridge, how we are able to adapt the bridge to the nose. We are also able to adapt the whole size of the frame to the width of the face. And also, obviously, if we know where the ears fall, so we'll be able to also adapt the temples, the length of the temple. Another important thing, so I said before that we come from the lens field, so that means that we care a lot about the quality of the vision. So we need to gather all the information that is relevant to build the lens and have the perfect optical quality. So with this system, we are able to calculate virtually what will be the position of the frame in front of your face, and we can provide this information to the lens calculator. So what do I mean by that? So it is important to know exactly what the optical centers have to fall. Also, what is the position of the lens with respect to the eye? This is critical also for its a physical data that you need to gather. And also, what will be the angle? These are also optical measurements that we can get from the system. And after that, we move into a virtual try-on. That is the user experience part. So with this, we have built a virtual try-on. You have an avatar of your face, and you can try all the models that have been already personalized, and you can customize them. So you can choose the color that you want. You can try them so that you have an idea of what you would look like with the different models. Let me remind you here, everything is personalized already. So we take the scanner, then we have this virtual model of your face, then we adapt the frame, and here you can try them. So as I said, the parts, here is scanning number 1, personalization number 2, virtual try-on number 3, and then in the background we have everything that supports it. We have an IT platform with all the algorithms, and we have the manufacturing, the 3D printing, which is critical for us because you have already guessed that if we need to deliver this in a reasonable amount of time, we cannot use the standard manufacturing processes for standard frames. So that's why, and this is the explanation why we went into 3D printing. And after that, we have developed and we have included the collections with collaborating with designers. So there are benefits. I'm going to go very quickly through this. It's not so critical for this today. There's benefits for the optician, benefits for the consumer, which is something you can get something which is made for you, with much greater comfort, which perfect match for the lenses. This is also critical for complex lenses, such as progressive lenses. It's also trendy and sophisticated design, and it's eco-friendly, since the production, it only uses the amount of material that you need for each frame. Just very briefly, so we have now one collection, which is Mimic, and another one that is coming. And this is the type of products that we're offering. This will be Mimic collection, Mimic eyewear, and this is the second one, which is coming, which is a Sun collection. Thank you very much.
Thank you.